We know they love to get the high ground control, and likely the focus will be the top side over towards this B site.
Massive paranoia coming on through as well. Be a clean up 1 versus 1. A lot of kills going both sides though here, Chef. So the paranoia did swing in, coming through from XSET to BCJ. Turns into 2v2 now. This will just be thwifo, the last man standing for XSET. Low HP is kaboose. Maybe just the one shot away. thwifo goes at the ready. And we'll have to find out where the last two members of MV are at the moment. They know nothing is being made. That has been walled up. Could be vents, so at this point in time, thwifo has no idea if MV have actually rotated towards a camera, is going to check so far. No one in heaven. And thwifo is getting a bit cold feet. Not too sure what's happening on the map.
It's a weird situation because you would feel like with the numbers, Envy would get a little bit more aggressive. They are going to start to make their play. thwifo is in a great position. One shot will be all it takes to take down kaboose. Does he recognize the second challenger? Well, now he sure will. As the spy cam comes out, a little back and forth affair here, but it's FNS to find the kill, and that will lead towards Envy's pistol round win. Pretty strong. 3 players on the site, 2 lingering over safely towards A ramps, and that will be first blood. FNS up top, able to find himself a couple, looking for a third, but it's BCJ to find even trades. So now an opportunity for a couple of weapons to get picked up. Although, again, how do you get into the site is still the problem here for XSET, and BCJ will likely have to just take this weapon and likely try to back away, but crashies will not allow him the opportunity, and Envy takes the expected second round. It will not be a peak for any kills. So the hit for Envy is going to be stalled up top, but as it gets paused for a moment, there are 2 players down low. AYRIN good for 1, sees the dash across. Not going to find an opportunity to find food though, and it will go 2 for 1 of the exchange, favoring Envy's offense. Spike going to be planted, and defensively now for XSET, it's going to be down to, again, the question of the retake. 3 players stacked up top. Food's able to find the first, and FNS gets the second as he's able to just lurk right underneath this rope. thwifo gonna get 1, but not a second in the exchange, so Food will take 3 in the round, and Envy will go up 3-0.
Of rifles now from Envy for free as well, as we start to look towards alt timings. Everyone's kind of close. You got a lot of 6 out of 7s on Envy, and now Food has the showstopper available.
Food, I mean, again, just talking about his transition to be onto the Rays. This is new compared to the last instance of challengers, and it's finding him a lot of success. Paranoia gonna be met with some paint shells. Food able to find another 3 kills in the round. He does drop those, so XSET have turned things into a 2v3. Wedid's in a pretty decent position to maybe find some value out of the shorty, but no, mummAy responds with just the nick of time, leaving things just down to BCJ in a 1v3, and he is stuck in elbow. mummAy finds the easy follow-up. That'll be 4 rounds for Envy, and showstopper, like you mentioned, already ready to go. Food has taken over this game largely so far in the first 4.
Economy is going to be the most important thing. If they go 5 in a row down, that's going to be really awkward, but getting Food early is going to be a great start.
That was a blast pack showstopper combination that was looking for first blood, and it was an opportunity, but dealt with beautifully from XSET. But kaboose, he'll find 2 by getting onto the site by way of from the shadows. So now he can challenge over towards screens, find himself a 3rd kill. Backs away with the shrouded step. Spike gonna make its way on. It's just gonna be down to 2. Wedid and thwifo, the last 2 XSET members, again forced to make a retake occur, and they're both double stacked over towards the backside of screens, and now Wedid has to back away. You cannot lose this weapon. Maybe you can play for an exit kill or 2, but this is a very trepidatious situation to find yourself, and you don't want to go down 0-5.
0-5 is unfortunately going to find them one way or another. At least Wedid can get a 1v3 with limited time remaining, limited utility remaining as well. I think he knows it. At this stage, Viper retake. I mean, he's got the 1 snake mic. Cloud smoke is available also, but yeah, I mean, writing's on the wall here. AYRIN first up, and that's going to be the res as well. If AYRIN goes down, this could be a lot of advantage on the round for XSET. Gone straight away, 5v4, and the hit comes through.
Paint shells trying to get there to try to stall. This Food is up top, able to find a nice headshot onto 1. It's the reload. Spike going to be planted. 13 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to get this down. Kaboose successfully gets the spike in. thwifo, though, finds another elimination. 2v2 we go. And this is a retake that is not going to need to clear a lot of space because you're already onto the site. BCJ, first one forward. Clears the long angle, but Kaboose's timing is incredible. Gets in the backside of the dark cover, knows he just has to watch over towards the backside of the pillar. And he's going to win the first elimination, not get the second necessarily. thwifo was able to go 1 for 1, but needed to go 1v2.
To collect that orb. Now, do we challenge versus Pura again? Yeah, we do, and that's going to be maybe a potential mistake coming through from Envy as they give that kill away. And now the 5v4 found by XSET, maybe for the first time so far in this half. And can XSET actually confirm a bit more? Wedid now knows there's a lot of pressure potentially coming through on B main as well. So this is it. XSET 2 up.
Boost. Big roll here. Really needed to find maybe not just one, but also a second. BCJ, AYRIN able to find more eliminations. It's just down to mummAy with the operator. Not going to get the flick shot. BCJ puts him down, and XSET finally get on the board. Rotation to the middle of the map. BCJ waiting for it with the paranoia. That'll be a really nice play, but again, the wall in the position will not really allow him to follow up off of it, trusting that thwifo will find a kill. He does, but now again, the XSET defense is shorthanded at A.
It comes down to Puro. Puro can stop the spike plant. This will be the round over for sure. Misses the required shot. Not going to be what XSET are looking for here. 13 seconds remaining. The flash should come through any moment now. Still a 4v4 into play. Late rotations coming through from the rest of the squad. Viper's Pit obviously gone as Wedid makes a long rotation all the way back over towards ramp and over onto vents. Will be the rest of the XSET squad trying to make their way into heaven. Finesse will be waiting around the corner.
First point of contact has to be a successful one for XSET, no matter where it comes from. Cannot go into this break, retake attempt in a 3v4 in my mind. Especially with an operator in the hands of Pure. 2 players through. FNS finds first blood. Pure get caught, and that's what you're worried about. BCJ has to make a special play happen as he goes to the toxic screen. He has found 1 kill so far. Needs to clear out the elbow. It's going to instead just dart cover. Toggle. See if he can maybe bait out, but he doesn't have the time here, not just to find the kills, let alone he needed time to defuse, and that will not come through. So 9-1 for Envy. It's been clean, it's been convincing, and once again, the economy starts to get a bit out of hand. Very quickly here. Waiting to see if any extra utility will come in, and then they'll do a little bit of juggling to see who's going to grab it. So crashies will put the spike down. That'll earn him the Seekers, and while this has all occurred, it's been a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Envy. Seekers now being tossed out. The hit going to be trying to clear out the backside of screen. BCJ good for 1. Needs to get a second. Gets a couple of tags, but can't find the elimination. We go 3v3.
Spike as well coming on through. Actually hits BCJ. So not ideal coming through from Wedid. Must have been a misfire. Something around our time here as well. Now 2 versus 3 shift, and it's not going the way of XSET, is it?
BCJ whipping a handful of shots there just down to Wedid. He's already committed forward, so he's got to go for it. Gets the first kill, sees the shoulder of another, but mummAy will just back away, throws the right click out, and now time becoming a bit of a problem. Wedid's just going to play for exit kills, and it's not really going to make a difference. Envy's economy is already healthy enough to, even if both these players fall, they will be able to purchase back up, and how about it? mummAy still finds elimination onto Wedid. The spike will take care of the last 2 offensive members, but going into the last round of the half, Envy is all over XSET, not even close. Somebody up top, just a spy cam, trying to see what exactly is going on an A tower. Kaboose is going to commit to from the shadows, trying to block this rotation through the defensive spawn. And I don't think he's recognized that he's right in between 2 different sets of players. Well, now he has. He gets 1 kill. Food is able to grab 2 onto the site, and that will be enough for Kaboose to try to play off a paranoia. He does get shut down, but the spike gets planted, and there's a 4v2 situation for Envy.
I was going to say maybe even Flawless coming on through as well, and you know they won't get the Flawless anymore. In fact, they're even challenging for the kills. They're so confident that they're going to win this round, despite giving a gun over towards AYRIN, allowing AYRIN to get 3 kills, and Envy say, screw it, we will chase them down in the first half in style here, Alan. From Envy, it would really require XSET quite a bit of a miracle. I mean, they could extend to try and make this map take a bit longer, but already you're starting to see Envy, Food, mummAy, 3 kills come on, and XSET are down to 2 now, just 1. Wedid alone isn't going to get it done, and Envy pick up 12, and again, I think this is going to be a very quick split. The duelist, which is what he's been playing lately. I know Envy have had a little bit of back and forth in terms of what their roles actually are as the round does proceed over here as expected as well. Just a bunch of kills coming through from Envy. Yeah, not even really worth covering here, I don't think, Alan, is you're just going to see the 13-11 or 13-1. I added an extra 1 there for XSET, which they're not going to get this round, are they? Or this entire map. And for Envy as well, moving Food off the stage, I think it's just allowed him to get a lot more work done. Similar to, I think, moving AYRIN off maybe a Sentinel role back towards something they can work with. AYRIN on a duelist would be even better. I would maybe suggest for XSET on their next split outing to maybe look towards what Envy have done this map as well. AYRIN could also be playing the duelist, but she normally does play in a lot of different maps. Making a bit of noise here as well. This is a doable 1v2 considering the HP available for, I believe, Kaboose on Envy is fairly low. In fact, low enough it'll be 1 shot. Coming down to Finesse as well. That's going to be massive information they will hear. The teleport converge to V1 here. Still a trap wire on A. That could be massive. Look at Finesse's intel. Look at the fact that he has a lot of utility available.
Well, here comes the hit. thwifo already making his way onto site.
Yep,
trap wire. Yeah, and now you got Finesse from the backside. Ooh, goodness. More duelist-centric compositions. thwifo as he hears a lot of the envy pressure coming from behind. Food just walks forward, but nobody checks AYRIN in the corner. Gets himself a double. All the defense will be eliminated in the next set. They only drop one on their third attempt. They get a curveball around the corner. Will be the first one on. Run it back has been spent for this. He's trying to find one in the corner. He's able to find it successfully, but AYRIN has responded. So 1 for 1 we go. Envy's retake still looking pretty positive. We're able to lock down one player coming outside of lamps, but the problem is both XSET members are kind of trapped here. On the outside of mid, dark cover is down. They're trying to spam. crashies just is holding the corner. And they don't just find the elimination, they also get the defusal before the kill was required. Sight here through the elbow. thwifo takes care of crashies. That'll make life a little bit easier for XSET as they do stick for plant. BCJ will make sure the spike goes down successfully. Early paranoia as mummAy wants to make sure he gets onto site sooner rather than later. And he does walk away with one elimination. A lot of damage onto a potential second, but does not get the better of BCJ on the site itself. So it comes down to finesse. And he will be scouted out by the recon bolt, and that will mean the end of his life. XSET able to make things just a one-round game, 3-2. Problem. Recon bolt in the corner will be blocked by the cloud burst. Pure now onto the site, is holding tight. BCJ gonna recognize that the blaze wall will essentially be where exactly food is, and that'll be a 3-for-1 exchange favoring XSET's post plan, and we're tied 3-3.
To be fair, though, that was a pretty decent round coming through from Envy, considering they were only on pistols. Yes, they did have to spend ultimates there to get the kills. Just towards A. Speaking of A, it'll be AYRIN clearing out sight. XSET getting another kill to finesse, and I mean, AYRIN's not going to find anything on the showstopper, but they have site control, kind of.
Big kind of. As food is able to find elimination, and then crashies from the back of showers, takes down Wedid, caught in no man's land.
Fire there as well. crashies could come up big, massive.
Oh, they checked the left, though,
Or
and
not.
AYRIN's double peek is good. He looked left, said, nope. Oh, wait, there's a guy there. Let me just go ahead and change that really quick. So crashies with a huge role to play comes up completely empty outside of a bit of damage. And it's now down to food, who has, of course, spent both of his curveballs and his run it back. No armor to play with, just the hot hands.
He's
Trying
revealed
for a bit of a
position.
wall bang. Over the top, gonna find the first. He's gonna get the second as well. The headshot wasn't required, but it makes it a bit more impressive. And Envy, they get their 5th round after a 1v2 from food.
So that 1v1 could be coming through now. crashies, can we make up for the previous round? Certainly the case for now. Has to reload, and the rest of Envy collect.
Yeah, great curveball from food. Flashes the entire approach through B long. And the Aldrone and Sova play through mid. Hookah is the only thing that really largely finds any success, if you want to call it that. Difficult situation here. Really not an opportunity for BCJ to do much of anything besides maybe find a couple of long-range exit kills, of which he does get a first, but he doesn't have time to plan anymore. So, yeah, you don't expect that he's going to go for it, and you got to watch out for point of contact. mummAy is coming around the back through sand. Not going to make a difference. BCJ walks away with 2, and that's, again, haven't talked about it largely, but he largely only plays Jet. Even on maps that you don't see a lot of Jet, which would include Bind, finesse, able to find first blood here. Another shock dart coming out, slowing things down. Run it back is going to be spent. Actually is going to take away a lot of health from Pure, even though he does find the connection. Curveball's coming out. Nice flash in. mummAy food. Brilliant pinch. No chance for XSET to, again, not just even get the site.
As an angle as well coming over towards mummAy. Time will start to be running out, and Envy haven't cleared anything. They've now just gotten a kill into Wedid.
Oh, they do clear out the backside of the container. The problem here is time is becoming a bit of a problem. And even though mummAy does find an elimination, the problem is BCJ is, even if he falls, he's killed off enough time. The elimination is good, though, for mummAy. He gets through the teleporter just in the nick of time. Back comes out with it. Not going to find any eliminations, but does secure some damage and puts a huge stall to the push through Hookah. And on the reattempt, crashies in Caboose. Able to go 2 for 2 in the exchange. thwifo caught in a corner. mummAy just holding down the trigger, gets the elimination. It's just down to BCJ. He can't do much of anything. And we'll exit this half 8-4. Another great defensive round set up here for Envy.
Yeah.
We'll swap the sides up. We'll send things to a halftime break, and we'll come back to see if XSET can find some life on their defensive half.
Line for XSET, likely to go OT, and that's the only option they have.
Very early engagement right through the middle of the map. And it will come out in favor of XSET. A lot of the utility from AYRIN finding value there, and it will just come down to 1. The FNS still full HP with the light armor he purchased at the beginning. We know how deadly this frenzy can be. He's also collected the spike. One player close by, and nearly an opportunity. BCJ's goes too strong, and XSET take the pistol here on their defensive half.
That's right.
I feel like my life flashed before my eyes watching that happen. Fear's able to find first blood. Food just getting aggressive. Shut down as Pure takes down a double before he eventually drops. The trades will be here, allowing Envy an opportunity to still get this spike planted. But it'll be a 2v3 situation. XSET's defense has fully rotated over. The Cyber Cage will slow things down just a touch. And it's just going to come down to this timing here between BCJ and mummAy. I think BCJ recognizes that mummAy very well could be here. But it comes down to the timing. Here's the peek. He's able to find one. Does he spam through this dark cover?
Oh,
Not gonna need to. Gets a second. mummAy for 3 in the round. Just down to a 1v1. Cypher on Cypher action. And FNS is gonna get the timing as thwifo looks left. FNS was to the right. And Envy's force buy gets them up to 9.
More time for Envy. Here comes the Paranoid coming on through, and the rest of XSET now looking for kills. The Finesse opens the book.
Pure's able to only find one, though. That's the problem. And how about this take from the back, looking a little bit more successful? But the problem is there's just too many numbers.
0 for the most part. This needs to be a huge run for XSET. They're running in. Showstopper connects. That's what you want to see.
But the running back is going to be used immediately. Food's able to find one elimination. That'll also keep the weapons safe. So XSET uses everything that they had, trying to get an early advantage, stealing away some weapons. Food has cleared a lot of space. Finesse is backing away, noticing that the hit is still on the way. Oh, and Pure whips the Blade Storm. BCJ will punish, but this is a 2v3 situation that both members for XSET are on opposite sides of the map. So Envy will gain the B site for free. crashies finds the final elimination. It's information known for XSET. Largely, nobody's looking at this push through. Finesse has already made his way to elbow. Wedid with the Guardian does find one elimination. Pure up top, able to get another, and now all of a sudden XSET's defense is coming to life. They haven't dropped a single member yet. The last player left is going to be Finesse, and he's in a pretty terrible position. BCJ's watching this, finds the kill. Flawless defense for XSET to extend the map.
It's exactly what they need here. Still have to get 6 more to even go to this OT, but some free guns when you're low in economy. Holding on to hookah control there as well. Very important that they did not go down in hookah. Pure still has the ability to swing out from that window.
Retake is on. The question is, can they deal with the split defense here of Envy's post-plant situation? The Spike is in a pretty terrible spot. Food will be taken down. He gets one, but there's no way for him to really challenge, so he'll back away, and XSET will get the defuse, and again, keep extending this map. That's a big round to continue to put the pressure on, and I'm just curious to see how much money does Envy have here going into this next one after they were able to save a rifle defensively for XSET.
Now, we said XSET needs perfection. That play was anything but. Caboose shuts it down, and now Envy about to shut down XSET 5 versus 3. Caboose would have to go down first, and thwifo can't get anything. I think this is it.
Wedid in a bit of a troubling position. Paranoid is still trying to sidestep away from the Hunter's Fury. Eventually, the juggling becomes a little bit too much for him to handle. The last player left alive is BCJ. Recon bolt already spent. Not going to be able to come through the connector. Envy close out the set 2-0 with a 13-7 here on Bind.